welcome to Mrs. Patmos's phonics lesson. One on a Friday today, so unusual. You might be watching this on a different day, but if you're in my class, probably on a Friday. Okay, so we are learning a new sound today. It's sitting over here. It's this one, made of an O, as many of them are, and an I. When these two are together, they are no longer O and I. When they're friends sitting next to each other in words, they make the OI sound. Oi, okay? It's a bit rude, isn't it? Oi, oi. But the oi movement, or the action that we do, is holding a hand around your mouth like this and calling out oi, ship ahoy, okay? So we've got aye aye captain, which sounds like you're on a boat, doesn't it? And also oi, ship ahoy. So this is the oi sound, okay? So O and I, when they're friends sitting next to each other together in a word, they are oi. Right, I'll come back to that in a second. Let's whiz through our flashy cards. We have got X, U, O, R, Ch, Ng, A, aye, captain. Z, or oo, oo, oo. Sh, v, j, 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 j. As you bite your burger. Poke your tongue at me, or roll it back in a little bit and say This one, Z. And this one, ooh. This one, donkey ears, E. So this must be O, Qu, and ow from a couple of days ago, ow. Right, if you are starting to really remember those, I'm so impressed because digraphs are so much harder than single sounds. So well done you guys if you're doing well with those. Right, let's have a look at our sound of the day. Oi, ship ahoy, it's our oi sound. Let's have a go at writing on our boards or a piece of paper in front of us, okay? I'm going to move it away from the camera, so have a good look at it. Remember what comes first and what comes second to make the oi sound. Right, are you ready? Write it on your boards and flash it to an adult in the room. The oi sound, doing mine. Oink. It's the O first and then the I for the oi sound, okay? Let's do a little bit of revisiting. Let's revisit the owl sound from a couple of days ago. How do we do the digraph owl? Now I think my mouth looks like it's making an, when I go owl, it's making an O shape. So I know it must be the letter O or an O. So that's my little clue. When I make the owl sound, I'm going ow. Oh, my mouth makes a circle. So that gives me a clue that the first letter is the circle O. What comes next in the ow sound? My face then goes to a bit of a point. Ow. It's the woo sound. There it is. Now, you might have a bit of trouble doing that woo if you haven't done it for a while. Remember, you cursively push up. You go down, wonky, up, wonky, down, wonky, up, wonky, and a little arm to finish. And that gives you your cursive ooh in your ow sound. Let's revisit R. So you're going to the doctors with a sore throat. The R sound. What ones come first? Some of these digraphs are very tricky. They just don't stand out in your memory. But R should look like this. With an A and then a R. That is the R sound. R. Anyone else I want to revisit? Shall we just have a go at doing the OR sound with our floppy donkey ears, the OR sound? If you can't remember both letters, then try at least remember one. Maybe if you can remember the first one, often the second one will just plop in like ding. So that is our or sound, the O and then the R together, or our floppy donkey ears. Okay, excellent bit of revisiting. Now, let's have a go at doing, what I'm doing, oh yes, now I want to get you to write some words on your boards quite quickly. So have your boards ready at hand or your paper. I'm going to fire some words at you that have digraphs of the day in them, okay? Here is digraph of the day. It might be helpful, mightn't it, if I prop digraph of the day up here. Let's go back a little bit. I would do this in the classroom to help out, so I'm going to do this for you guys at home now. So there's the sound of the day, the oi sound. When you're trying to blend these or segment these letter sounds to spell these words, when you hear the oi sound, that's how you're making it, the sound of the day, o and I. And I promise you, they will be in these words. Okay, first of all, can you write the word oil, oil, oil? Only two sounds, a digraph and a single sound. Oil, oil. Have a go on your boards. Have a go at writing it. Think about the sound of the day. Oil, oil. So hopefully you've had a try at writing oil. It's quite an easy one really. A funny word to sort of say and get your mouth around. But we've got the sound of the day, oi, and then oil, oi, oil, oil. Okay, and you might put some oil in your car maybe. Now I'm propping this up with my whiteboard rubber, but I'm going to need that, aren't I? I wonder if my pencil will do the job. Yes, it will. Okay, next word. No, it won't. Maybe two pencils. Okay, right. So our next word I want you to have a go at writing is boil. Imagine you are boiling your spaghetti in the pan. Boil. Think about oil because it's in this word. Oil, boil. So you've got a single sound, then a digraph, then a single sound. Boil, boil. What can you hear first? Then what's in the middle? What's next? Boil. Have a go at writing on your board. I'm going to do mine too. If you need to pause because you want to get it done before I show you mine, that is fine. And are you ready? Here is mine. B-oil. B-oil. Boil. There it is. If you got it right, pat yourself on the back. Okay, next word. Let's go with coin. Coin. So you've got some money, you've got a coin. That will be three sounds again. A single sound, a digraph, and then a single sound. Coin, coin. What's the first sound you can hear? What's the middle sound? And what's the last sound? Coin. What can you hear first? Write it on your board, then the second sound, and then the last sound. Coin, coin. Okay, I'm going to write it on my board and then I'm going to show you mine. If you show yours to an adult in the room, coin. K-oi, sound of the day. N, k-oi, n, coin, coin. I'm having trouble saying it now. Right, let's do one more. Let's try doing join. So you might join in a game or join in the fun. So join, all right? Single sound, digraph, single sound. Join. How are we writing join? Have a moment to think about it. Pop it on your board. Three sounds, join. What can you hear first? What can you hear in the middle? What can you hear last? Join. So I'm going to write mine on my board. You be writing yours on your board. And then we're going to compare them. So join. Pause the video if you're not quite done. But here is mine. J, oi, n, join. Join. There it is. If you've got it right and you got the sound of the day right, then you are smashing. Well done. Okay. So we are going to finish with today's lesson with some sentences. I have them here. They will have the sound of the day in them. I'll leave it propped there. Let's see if it will stay there as I sit down on the table. Yes, it will. So sound of the day is there to remind you, the oi sound. Oi, ship ahoy. Here's our new sentence, all right? So we've got capital letters, finger spaces, and a question mark to punctuate it. Pause the video, have a go at reading this sentence. I'm going to go through it with you now. We've got it'll, will, an, owl, j, oi, sound of the day, j, oi, n, join, a, t, ow, n, town. Will an owl join a town? It's a strange old question, isn't it? I suppose, will it move in and start living in your town? It's quite possible. Okay, next sentence, a bit shorter this one. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 words in this sentence. Capital letters, finger spaces, and a question mark. Have a go at reading this one. Look for the sound of the day. I'm going to read it with you now. Can, soil, be, tricky word, red. Can soil be red? Well, sometimes you can see it looking almost orangey red, actually, some certain soils, depending on what is in the soil. So I'd say, yeah, maybe it could. And here is this question here. Look for the sound of the day in it when you pause the video to have a go at reading it. I'm going to do it with you now. Can, tricky word that we learnt yesterday. You. Can you surf on a sound of the day, coin. Can you surf on a coin? Can you surf on a coin? What, on an actual penny? No, I would say no, you cannot. What a crazy question. Okay, I would say if you want to stretch yourself, because it's the weekend after this, so you've got time to relax. So let's give ourselves a stretch sentence, but not too bad. I'm going to give you the one with only 4 words in. Can soil be red? Can soil be red? Think about the sound of the day. Oi, ship ahoy, because you'll need it in one of those words. Can soil be red? Keep saying the sentence to yourself as you write it, then you won't forget a word. Punctuate it. It's a question. What does it need? Give it a capital letter. Can soil be red? And I will see you next week when we do our last 4 phase 3 sounds, and then it's done. Yay! See you then. Bye-bye.